Hello students, I am Alisha Khurana working with RPIIT Technical and Medical Campus Karnal. So students, today we will discuss about HPLC. HPLC stands for High Performance Liquid Chromatography. It is a special form of column chromatography generally used in the biochemistry and analysis to separate the identify and to quantify the active compounds. It mainly utilizes a column that holds the packaging material, which is called as the stationary phase, and the pump that moves the mobile phase through the column, and a detector that shows the retention times of molecules. So the molecules being analyzed and the solvent used depends upon the nature of the solvent, and the sample to be analyzed is introduced into the small volume to the system. So it is a very useful tool in the analytical techniques, and it allows to use a very smaller particle size for the column packing material, which gives a much greater surface area for interaction between the stationary phase and the molecules flowing through it, and it allows a much better separation of the components of the mixture. So HPLC technique utilizes liquid mobile phase to separate the mixture, and it is called as the analytes. Is first dissolved into the solvent, then through the column under the high pressure of about 400 atmospheric pressure. Mixture is dissolved into its component in the column. The total separation time is often 5 or 10 minutes rather than hours or even days required for the some separations by gravity flow with the larger systems. So HPLC is techniques is of following types: normal phase chromatography, second one is reversed phase chromatography, size exclusion chromatography, ion exchange chromatography, bioaffinity chromatography. So these are about the types of chromatography. Now let's start about instrumentation. So first, the components of HPLC are pump, second one is injectors, columns, detectors, and fourth one is recorder or data system. So first one is pump. So pumps are used in the HPLC to create the pressure or the pump forces the mobile phase through the column at a much higher velocity than the gravity flow columns. So pump vary in the pressure capacity, but the performance is measured on their ability to yield a consistent and reproducible flow rate. So modern HPLC systems have been improved to work at much higher pressures and therefore be able to use much smaller particles in the column, about 0.1 to 1 ml per minute. The most widely used pump today is multi-head pumps with 2 or more reciprocating pistons. So the main 3 type of pump are used. First one is reciprocating piston pump, second one is syringe pump, and third one is pneumatic pressure pumps. So let's talk about injectors. Injectors used in the HPLC is used to inject the liquid sample within the range of 0.1 to 100 ml of volume under the high pressure. So the injectors is used are septum injectors, using which the sample solution is injected. Sample can be injected when the mobile phase is flowing or it is stopped. A new advanced rotary valve and loop injector can be used to produce the reproducible results, because it provides the possible flow disturbances, and volume must be small, about 0.1 to 500 microliter. Now it is a model of injector. Now columns. So columns are mainly of stainless steel and glass. Columns are also available with heavy walled glass tubings. Hundreds of packed column differing in size and packing are available from manufacturer. Column packing varying in size within the small particle used mostly for analytical separations, and the larger ones for the preparative separations. The columns are used for most common material used for packaging material is silica gel. Detectors. The detectors monitor the elute as it leaves the column, produce an electronic signal proportional to the concentration of each separated component, has high sensitivity, fast response, simplifies the quantitation, insensitive to changes in type of solvent, and apart from this, the detectors used are UV detectors, fluorescence detectors, and many UV spectroscopy is attached which detects the specific compounds. Many organic compounds absorb UV light of various wavelengths, and the amount of a particular compound that is passing through the beam at the time. Now, the most widely used detection method is spectrophotometers, fluorometers, electrochemical detectors, mass spectrophotometers, and refractive index detectors. Now, applications of HPLC is pharmaceutical application is in the tablet dissolution and the shelf life determinations of pharmaceutical products and the pharmaceutical quality control. In the environmental application is detection of phenolic compounds in drinking water, identification of biomonitoring of pollutant, and identification of diphenhydramine in sedimented samples. So, in forensics, for the determination of cocaine and metabolites in the bloods, identification of anabolic steroids in serum, urine, sweat, and hair, quantification of the drug in the biological samples. So, it is used in the food and the drug products, in the concentrated narcotics, and the amount of such chemical compounds found in the new drugs in the pharmaceuticals. Advantages of HPLC is low sensitivity for the some compounds, complexity, and the irreversibly absorbed compounds is not detected. These all about the HPLC. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe our channel, and please comment also. Thank you.